They said you wouldn't make it so far, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the night you had to cry, 'cause you had never let it go inside. You worked real hard and you know exactly what you want and need, so believe, and you can never give up. You can reach your goals. Just talk to your soul and say, I can, I will, I know my dreams are real. Oh yeah, I'm confident. That's why.
As I think about the journey that I've been on this past 5 months, my heart is full of gratitude. I couldn't help but think of the many who have played such a huge role in my recovery. First of all, since a young child, I have chosen to place my faith and trust in God, and I can't thank Him enough for the hope that He has given me, a hope that reaches beyond this world, and a peace that passes all understanding. I'm grateful for my beautiful wife, Sherry, and my two wonderful girls, Renee and Samantha, along with the rest of my family and friends, our church ministry team and congregation, my family doctor, and other doctors who have helped me, nurses, oncologists, surgeons, physiotherapists, radiologists, even the hairstylists. The Cancer Assistance Network, and all those who organized a benefit for us and helped with our financial losses. I think about the many dedicated workers at events like this Relay for Life. Sandra, you have inspired me so much. Working so hard while having treatment yourself. Every time I received an email from you, I prayed that God would strengthen you and bless you. I think of those who constantly come up to me at Tim Hortons and other places and just give me that hug or share words of comfort. I'll never forget one particular day after I got back from having my brain surgery. My 46 staples on my head were very visible. I stopped by Robin's for a coffee, and for about an hour it was non-stop. One after another came to me, shared tight hugs and kisses. One elderly lady that I never really met before, she came up to me, gave me a hug, and planted a kiss on my cheek and said, "Am I ever glad to see you, Pastor?" She proceeded to tell me how she'd been following my journey on Facebook, which I'd opened up to the public. She was deeply moved by some of the posts that I had shared. She thanked me over and over again. And little would I know that 1 week later, she would be diagnosed with cancer herself. She told me that when the doctor shared the news, she told him, "I have been reading Pastor Cole's journey on Facebook, and I have been inspired, and I know that I can get through anything. God's got this." The truth is, every one of us can make the difference needed in our world, and many of you are. I was thinking of the Sunday morning after my brain surgery. I looked in the mirror and a bandaged, swollen head and neck, and I felt very dizzy, disoriented, achy all over. The whole situation felt so overwhelming, but I was led to a rock that was higher than I. I made up my mind. I might not be able to fulfill my full duty as a pastor right now, but I can still make a difference. And it was then that I felt inspired, like I had many times before, to write some things on my Facebook wall. I didn't realize that Sunday morning that several pastors from all kinds of different churches would see my thoughts that were shared on Facebook and would share it with their congregations. You see, we all have a choice. We can be bitter or we can be better. Our attitude determines our altitude. I made up my mind that I wasn't going to sit there and focus on my inabilities, but rather I was going to focus on what I could do. I remember thinking, I can't drive right now, but I can still write. I can't see the best with my peripheral vision loss, but I can still talk. I can't move around very quickly right now, but I can still smile. I can't visit people in Amherst right now, but I can still visit people in the Moncton Hospital where I'm at. It's a scientific fact that when we lose one sense, the others will become stronger to maintain the balance. Yes, we all have limitations, but we can still make a positive impact on those around us. I can still see the elderly man at the oncology center in Moncton. I was there for my 26th radiation treatment. He looked so scared. He was getting ready to have his first radiation treatment. He looked over at me and I gave him a big, big smile. Everything's going to be all right. He told me that that smile made his day. I'm convinced that we can learn from our limitations and in the process experience our full potential. Sometimes it takes a sudden twist in the road of life to help us realize this. Since being diagnosed with a grade 4 brain tumor, things that I would sometimes take for granted are so valuable now. Right after surgery, water had a thick texture of milk. It was just like milk. It was hard to get used to it. But after a few short days, I took a drink of water and the texture was back to normal. And every drink of water now, even the water bottle that was given to me a little while ago, it just is so valued. The blue sky looks brighter. The sunsets are so amazing. Our family times are cherished so much more. Our date nights are so special. Honey, you've been my early morning, after midnight, middle of the daytime lover for an amazing 18 years. But this past 5 months have been so much more enriching. You mean everything to me. I'm beyond blessed. You're the best. You're the best chauffeur, caregiver I could ever ask for. Everything is so special now. Waking up to the birds singing in the morning or a drive out in the country with the breeze blowing through the car feels so refreshing. Samantha playing the keyboard or watching her splash in the park. Renee expressing her artistic talent on canvas brings such great joy to Dad's heart. Every moment is so precious and so valuable. This time that I've been spending with all of you is so rewarding. Attitude. Let's keep believing. For me, I plan to keep my faith and trust in God, do what I can to help change my world, and in the process, be an overcomer. I'm reminded of Bartimaeus in the book of Luke. He was blind, but he used what he had. He had a voice, and he called out to Jesus for help, and he got the help that he needed. Instead of focusing on the negatives of life, he used what he had, and in the process obtained great victory. On January 3rd, when I was told the words, "You have a brain tumor," I fell to my knees and cried out to my God. My head was full of pressure from the tumor and the cyst that was the size of my fist. My strength was diminished, but I had my faith, hope in a higher power. I knew my purpose, so therefore I could trust the process. And when I came out of surgery a week later, after knowing how serious the surgery was and what I could lose, was I ever thankful to be able to walk. Since then, I have walked 30 minutes each day for 140 days. I was told that I could lose all of my sight, and especially where I'd already lost my lower left peripheral vision due to the tumor. I can't even begin to describe to you the blessing that it was after surgery to see my gorgeous wife, to look into her beautiful eyes, and to hold her close to me. I'm so blessed. I love my family so much. To be a part of a family like mine is so divine, where love is shown, hurt is shared. Our love for each other is never impaired. We talk, we laugh, we cry, we pray. We are a family, and we do it all together. For as a family, we do it all as one. You hurt one, you hurt all. And as a family unit, we will all stand tall. For we are family. A family full of faith and strength. A family full of love. A family no one can touch. That's why I love my family so much. And by the way, I consider all of you a part of my extended family. We are family, and we are in this together, and we're not about to stop fighting. I encourage all of you, feed your faith and starve your doubts. The world says seeing is believing. Faith says believing is seeing. Focus on what you have, not on what you don't have. Remember, fear can keep us up all night long, but faith makes one fine pillow. I hope every one of you tonight have a real good night's sleep. I'll close with this. Faith is a force that is greater than any knowledge, power, or skill. And many defeats turn to triumph if you trust in God's wisdom and will. I love you all so very much, and thank you for this opportunity. God bless. I am a cancer survivor, and I bring you a message of faith. You need faith to get through this disease. Faith in God, faith in your doctors, faith in your family, most importantly, faith in yourself. God didn't promise days without pain, laughter without sorrow, or sun without rain. But He did promise strength for the day, comfort for the tears, and light for the way. If God brings you to it, He will bring you through it.